Hey everybody, the background is real. It's the clouds above my house. We are having a tornado warning for this afternoon. The clouds have got some circulation in it that's coming, so we could have some hail, we could have tornado, we could have funnel clouds, we could have a whole bunch of stuff. So anyways, I want to show you what I made. I know you guys see it online on my community page, but it's hard to explain what I've been doing. And all the things that I've tried to do that kind of didn't work out. Okay. So the first thing I made out of was a bag of real concrete. So I made this. And I made this matching carousel. I couldn't get the roof part of it, the cap, to work. I demolded it too quickly. That was another problem. Sometimes I added too much water, so it didn't set. And having to leave it in the mold for a week it was the only way to get it to come out. Now, I think this set is good for your barbecue area, you know, to put your matches in or your lighter or something like that. I think that would work outside, or a little planter, but there's no hole. So that's what that one. Okay, so then I tried a different mix. We tried a plaster concrete mix. It's a little soft. Drying time also is a problem. So it takes a couple of days before you can remove it as well. So we tried to do that. Okay, so then the lids didn't work out of the concrete of these either. These are dog paws. They didn't work, so we used the plaster. And of course, I had to paint them and spray them because I didn't really like the color. The color wasn't really nice to look at. I tried the concrete with plaster here, and then I tried latex paint, and the chemical reaction, well, wherever the paint is, the plaster and the concrete didn't really stick, so it gives like a jersey effect, which I kind of like. I will do this one again with the plaster concrete and make a vessel with this. I will do that, and maybe something else, so I have a matching set. Okay, so then we tried something different. We made this set. Out of concrete plaster sand mix. I didn't paint it. I wanted to try something. But I did seal it with a spray. A couple layers. This is Mod Podge. So that's what I did for this. Because I took it out of the mold, it had a weak spot in it, so then I just put glass here. I put the roses in there. A rosebud, a rose, and then something inside. We painted it gold. So this set I like it very much. I'm gonna try and look for some different stuff to make more of these with just something different. Okay, so This is the concrete vessel, plaster, and the acrylic paint I used to paint didn't actually work too well. It came, you know, and because I didn't have the concrete mixer yet, was kind of like a little rough, so I made cookies. I made it look like a cookie. So this is, I call this cookies and milk. It does have a little bit of embellishment on it. I made 2 different kinds. It has rosemary in it. So here's a chocolate chip cookie. A little darker embellishments. No, nothing I've made right now that's handmade is worthy of making a website yet. I'm still my first time making these and experimenting of what I want to do. Okay, so this is different, guys. This is the mix that I got from the dentist. I like it. I like it a lot, but it does take time to cure this. But it does feel like glass. When it dried in the container, it sounded like glass when they took it out and put it in the garbage. I like it a lot. So I will be using this mix to have natural looking vessels. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get I tried to use some candle pigment. It didn't work out too good because, I don't know, it just mostly came to the top instead of settling in the mix. Maybe I vibrated it too much with the machine, I'm not sure. But I will be doing these. So this is sort of like a candle holder. So we got like a lotus leaf. I made tooth fairy boxes. I bought this little mold. It didn't work with the concrete. It didn't work with the plaster. I tried everything. So I waited to get the vibrator to work perfectly. So this is the first time my mold actually worked out for the bottom. And with the coloring. And this is the top. It finally worked. But I didn't get all the way inside on the top of the mold. But it's going to work. I call these little tooth fairy boxes. I'm going to sell these for kids, you know, or pets if they lose their teeth. You know, some people like to collect the little teeth. If you find them, you can put them in there, your little pet's teeth. Or it could be a little engagement ring box, you know, something like that. So that's my idea with this. Yeah, so that's going to be, you know, a little tooth fairy box I'm going to be selling. Now, as you know, I had troubles with the paws, right? See? So I only could get the bottoms to work on this mold, on this mix. But with the plaster stuff I got from the dentist, you know, it's still curing. So I can't do anything until it's done with the moisture and everything. It's still got to escape. So this is fantastic. See the dye? It didn't really work on the side. It all came. But this was the candle dye. I just thought I'd experiment with it. But then the PAL worked. But it didn't go on the vibrator long enough. I was worried. So, but it works. So this is also a dog paw. I have a cat paw as well. Little dish. So I got that. And okay, so then we got I remember I bought these little molds. I was so upset. Seriously, I was so upset when they showed up because they're so small. But I thought a person could use this one for business cards or by the sink to put your rings in for washing dishes. You know, all kinds of things by your sink or bathroom sink. You can put your rings in so you don't lose. So a little thing like that. And this thing, well, I thought the hand was going to be so much bigger, but it's not. But if you're a teetotaler and you're having a tea party on Sundays, you know, I thought a person you could put your little spoon, like a spoon rest on here by your coffee pot or your teapot, you know, a little coffee area. You could do that. I might be able to find some tea lights for it, and you can put a tea light in here, you know, a little palm reading kind of thing, if you're into that. Place to put your rings and stuff like that too as well. It's very tiny, guys. I mean, it's really tiny. It's not that big. And our first mold for our candle with the matching lid. So I'm gonna make this for my dentist. I'm just gonna wait one more day and then I'm gonna fill it with wax and bring it to my dentist's office. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have to seal it and everything, so that may take some time. Now, I finally get a mold top that worked perfectly out of it for my carousel horse jewelry box. No, I really like it. And then this is the carousel inside. We did have some issue with some bubbles, but that's fine. Everything, not very many. So, but everything worked, nothing broke. So I'm pretty impressed by everything. Yeah, I am pretty impressed by this. So I can't wait, you know. I can't wait for everything to be okay. And of course I did buy some containers. This is beeswax, white beeswax. So I got white and black for people that, you know, prefer this, you know, and then you can clean it out after as well, recycling. But that's everything that's worked out, everything I've tried to do. And then now that I have got a way to get this mixed, because I can't get Cemental in Canada, I've looked everywhere. I mean, I looked everywhere. And I know where to get the Hydrocal and Hydrostone. And I can buy it local. It just takes, you know, it can only be once a month, but that's okay. Out of that little bag that I got, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 molds. So I think I did pretty good with that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the clouds. We are waiting for the storm to come. It's kind of scary, you know. It is scary what's coming. So I got everything drying here on my drying rack outside on my porch. So things got to air dry. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do, guys. Should I fill this with wax? I really would please somebody at the end of this video, if you're still here, tell me what to do. Do I make a candle out of this? Or do I let somebody put makeup brushes in this and then put a tea light in this one. I have a mold to make a tea light concrete one too. Like, I do have that. So please let me know at the end of this. I would really appreciate it. Now you gotta remember, these are not glass. This stuff is not glass. You know, it's not meant for heavy duty use. So, you know, on your vanity or something like that. Unless I make it out of 100% concrete, but then, you know, but it is art. You know what I mean? It is art. And that's what we want, right? We want art. Sorry, I'm just putting my stuff back in my shelf here. It's very important that I do that. Because eventually I'll put in an honor system here. And people can buy whatever they want. I'll put a list on it, and when I'm not home, they can buy what they want. And leave the money. My citronella candles is doing really, really good. Sorry, just give me a minute, guys. Sorry. I'm just trying to organize. Like, I have this 3-piece set too, you know? And then this, I made this into a tea light. I'll probably put a candle in this. So, tried a few things, you know, experimental things. Like, these sets aren't going to be very expensive because they are experimental. As long as I get my costs back, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good to go. Anyways, it's very hot. It's solar storms too, eh? Like, the sun is very hot for this time of the year. It's too hot to be sitting outside. So, alright, enjoy. And please remember, leave a comment if you get this far, so I know you did. And what I should do about that rose pot. Okay, bye.